Just to preface this video, I'm pretty sick, so if you find me sniffling a lot and breathing, it's because a little fucking blocked up. Been an eventful year for the Duran Gang crew, coming together for another collab record with Trash Island, which I thought was an admirable record, if maybe a little uninteresting for the first few tracks. Tyboy dropped his debut album, Legendary Member, which I admittedly disliked, finding his vocal performance weak and a lot of production rather flat and uninspired. But at random points in the record, Tyboy just decides to go off, like on the rapid fire and dense Kiss Me Through the Scope, Beijing, Baby, and the closer title track, which are all fire. But you have to trudge through tracks like Bentley, which may have the most annoying beat I've heard all year, and one of Blade's worst features in a long time. And to get these cold nuggets, it really isn't worth the trudge to me. And now we have Ecco's long-awaited, hardly teased debut album. I briefly touched upon it on my love for his unreleased masterwork, Beauty Sleep, in my Blade review, which I would tell everyone to listen to. It shows Ecco's one of the most diverse and talented members of DG. Not only does he offer up some of the sharpest in terms of traditional Duran offerings of futuristic cloud rap, like the unfinished Playing Like Atari, which is only 50 seconds but makes an amazing impression. Ecco's amazing performance in the sticky beat, which was actually the background to the Blade video, but the record is often very mellow too. Ambient tracks are all over this record, and Ecco often accompanies them with his angelic croons. Tracks like AAA Powerline, which are also the opener to E, have deep rhythmic bass and cascading synth lines, and Ecco's repetitive performance showing him entering realms of deconstructed club, real crying in the club type shit. And the two post-industrial tracks near the end of the album are sonic epiphanies, absolutely gorgeous compositions. I'll leave a 100% totally legal download link for the album in the description. Ecco has shown himself time and time again to be the member with the most to offer, killing almost every feature he's done. His unreleased body of work shows all sorts of influence. Hell, him and Blade were in a noisecore band in like middle school. They weren't very good noisecore, but they certainly tried. I'll leave a link to the album in the description alongside Beauty Sleep. I'd say listen to it because chances are it's going to be shorter than this video. Point is, Ecco is extremely diverse and actively pushes his own boundaries and experiments, and as much as I like Blade, as has been established, he mostly stays close to his established sound. I need some fucking water, holy shit. So where does Ecco go on this here debut? Well, E is easily the best Duran release this year. I've already spoken on AAA Powerline, which is an amazing opener and mood setter, but since he's been tweaking the song for a while now, it can feel a bit off-color with the rest of the track list. It's a little denser than most of the songs that follow too, and could have fit better near the end where Ecco enters hard-hitting rap tracks. Peroxide is a quaint experimental bit of Alt-R&B, but some simple hi-hats and sleek synths do quite a lot of work with a little. The whole track also being laced with these vocal samples from Ecco and some girl, creating this strange vibe of a teen coming-of-age high school drama, but in the future where everyone directly plugs drugs into their eyes. Fragile, as the title implies, is a mellow and ethereal track. Ecco's breathy and hushed delivery carry the track along at a brisk pace. Fragile is also a good place to talk about the songwriting on here, which has been getting a strange amount of praise. I can't say it's anything that blows my mind, but Ecco does present some interesting motifs. Interesting contrast is all over. Sweet morbidity and sugar vulnerability is what I can describe it as. Lots of references to poison, chemicals, and violence, but presented with Ecco's sensual voice and often contrasted with imagery of sugar and fruit. Sugar and diesel is where this contrast is most apparent. An excerpt. Make it look so easy, forbid fruit. Want to reach for it? Squeeze the juice and bleed it. Break the skin and peel it. The album takes a very sudden turn at the end with Time and Blue Eyes, which are hard-hitting cloud rap tracks. On Time, it goes a little more shouty and the ethereal soundscape are switched out for heavy bass and claps, and it hit hard. The closer Blue Eyes goes even harder though, completely fuzzed out with Ecco screams being echoed all over the track. The lyrics are also especially vulnerable, Ecco talking about feeling out of place as a black man in an overwhelmingly white nation. This wouldn't be the first time Ecco has commented on race, like Black Boy off the first DG collab, talking about how being black defined how he should dress in people's eyes, and him being more expressive in his fashion makes him a target of ridicule. It's a strong and very earnest track to end on. Backtracking some to the track Fruit Bleed Juice, I quite like it. However, it's far too short already, and the spoken word at the beginning of the track is a nice mood setter, but it takes up too much track time. And while many people I've seen love CC, it's far too meandering for my liking. Otherwise, just about every track on this album is memorable and has something to offer. A very strong debut. I hope the time between this and the next project isn't too long, and that he can iron out the few wrinkles on this record to come out with something that could equally and possibly catch the could-have-been greatness of Beauty Sleep. If I gave out scores on this show, it'd be like an 8 out of 10. Good album. So yeah, good night. Hey, thanks for watching. I'd say subscribe, but you're your own person. Anyways, this was just a quick filler video for people to make sure you know I'm alive, because I'm currently working on another artist discography video on swans, which is far more draining than anything else I've tackled up until this point, so it'll be a while for that. But I have lots of plans even after that. Lots of future video scripts are both done or in the woodworks, and lots of plans for the channel, so stay tuned. It'll take some time because I'm balancing school and my, other shit, I still live with my parents, bro. I'm fucking, like, teen. What the fuck you expect from me? Plus my recording equipments are just, my phone and whatever I can scrape together from chores, so I'm currently in my shitty DIY phase. But I plan to keep going on with this little side project and putting more into it, and I already have ideas how to spice these up visually, so you're just not looking at whatever blurry shit I put up on the screen. I also want to branch out outside music some, not majorly, maybe talk about a movie or a game every once in a while. I don't want to make my load and take my content and split up my style so early, and if I become more established and you guys are fine with, like, splitting up the content a little, I can try it out. And another thing, I'm fledgling. I got like 2 people who watch me, and I barely have 200 views on the fucking Blade video, but it's still the most successful thing I've ever done on the internet. But I've thrown around the idea of a Discord some, just a chill place to talk about music, and hopefully would be smaller than some other music servers. I don't know who would mod for it. As of my musically inclined friends are the last people I would let mod a server, and my friends who I would let mod a server are hardly musically inclined. I don't really have any social media like a Twitter or an Insta if you want to contact me, which will change eventually, but current circumstances prevent me from doing so. And I fucking hate Reddit. Not using that shit. My emails are somewhere on my page, and if you really want to contact me, try that, I guess, but I never check it anyways. Stay tuned for more, and share this video. Come on, give it to your mommy. She might want to get drained, bro. Come on. Doing her a disservice there. Hate your mother or some shit. Fuck you.